What's up, guys? I'm back. Got another little review for you guys. This time around, it's going to be all about the JB4, and not really the entire unit itself, but my experience with George over at Burger Motorsports, and us building a custom Map 6 tune for the car. Now, I have to tell you that the custom Map 6, if done, the way that he did it, which was mildly aggressive, is still more aggressive than the Map 2. And it's also a little bit safer in a way, because it's built for the manual transmission, so we're keeping the boost levels pretty low in the first 1,000 to 2,000 RPMs, and then kind of picking everything back up. So just to give you an overview, the car is pushing a peak boost of about 23 pound-foot. I know a lot of people go up to 24. My understanding is this is probably not so good for one, clutch longevity, and then also for the hot weather that I'm undergoing right now in New York here. So it's been pretty much around high 90s, low 90s, high 80s, and just kind of mixing back and forth. But I think overall I am very happy so far. I've been running the Map 6, custom Map 6, for about 2 weeks now, and when I tell you I've been pulling on so many people and so many fast cars, it's kind of insane. So the numbers right now, without a dyno, according to George, I should be pulling anywhere from 280 to 290 horsepower to the wheels, and 340 to 350 foot-pounds of torque. So when it gets a little bit colder, it should get me somewhere around 319 horsepower and 370, 375 foot-pounds of torque, which is insane for a little car like this, especially front-wheel drive. Now, I do have to say a few things. With all this added power, I have noticed how much of that I am losing and not actually putting to the ground. If I am on a roll and I'm just kind of, just rolling along and punching it on second gear, it's phenomenal. If I try to launch the car, my wheels are spinning for days, all the way until second gear. So please, do know that when you're adding more power to, especially the base model GTI, which does not have the differential up front. I think in the works, besides the intercooler, I do want to do a clutch upgrade with a flywheel, but at the same time also do a LSD. Probably gonna go wave track, since I can hopefully maybe get a discount somewhere. I'd have to, obviously, talk to some of the different shops that do it, see if they partially would sponsor me. I do promise that if I ever get anything like that, I will be 150% truthful in my reviews. So yeah, it's definitely, definitely want to get a wave track LSD for the front, because it's just, I'm losing way too much power up front, and I know that. I've tried to launch at 3, I've tried to launch at 4, 4,500. Anything after 2,000 I launch at, I'm spinning for days, which is no good, because then, I'm adding all this power and I can't even put it to the ground. So if you want to put power to the ground with all this, if you want to put all the power that you're getting to the ground, definitely have to go wheels and tires, the stiffer mount, at least the insert, and a clutch and LSD if you don't have LSD already in the car. But I'm trying not to launch it too many times, because the last thing I want is my clutch to go too fast, like my boy JR14. But I'm probably gonna run this clutch to maybe 20, 25,000 miles, and then hopefully it gets me that far with this added power, and you know, hopefully upgrade. I'm not sure what I'm going to go with so far, but you know, kind of still thinking about it. Overall, I mean, the power gains are pretty darn awesome. I am cruising right now on 6th gear at like 2,000 RPMs or so on the highway, and I can just punch it and it goes. Even at 2,000 RPMs, I'm still running somewhere around 17 pounds of boost, which is pretty much peak for the stock tune. So it's pretty awesome. And if I want to, you know, kind of overtake somebody, drop it to 5th, get to about 3,000, and just kind of kick it. Right now there's a little bit of traffic, so I'm not really trying to you know, weave in and out of traffic. I'm not about that life anymore. Maybe when I was younger, but definitely not now. Oh my god, the sun. You know, it's a pain in the arse. I'm trying not to curse. It's a pain in the arse to record and vlog while you're driving, because one, you obviously don't want to look to the left, and that's the reason why I wear glasses, so that, you know, it doesn't look like I'm looking away every single time, because you can't really see my eyes. They're blind. You can't see it. You can't see me. I'm gonna put everything on the screen as far as like what my tune looks like right now. So with those numbers right there, those boost numbers, I am producing the power that I am. You're not going to do that on stock, a stock engine. You do have to have some bolt-ons. Obviously, I have a downpipe, which you guys, if you've been following the channel, you know already. I also have an intake. Overall, very happy with the service coming from Burger Motorsports or BurgerTuning. George was phenomenal. I mean, I would write to him, and a few hours later, I'd have a response. It was pretty much, you know, 1, 2, 3. So long as I obviously messaged him during normal business hours, which is Monday through Friday. I'm not sure exactly the times, but I think anything after 6 was no good. Except for one time, he messaged me back at like 10:30 p.m. It was insane. I wasn't expecting a message back until the next day, but hey, thanks, man, if you're watching this. This guy's driving so slow in the fast lane. Alright, that was your little pull. That was work. I guess they thought that I was going to stay later. They changed my schedule all freaking around, so I'm working till 9 starting next week on Fridays, and he thought I was going to stay till 9 today. You know, I hope you guys enjoyed this little review. I'm definitely very happy with how it is. The power levels are just so much better than stock, even so much better than running the regular map 2, map 1 on the car, and the power numbers are insane. But to kind of summarize things, I definitely need to get some better you know, traction mods for the car, because I'm making all this power and I just can't put it down. Sometimes I wish I had a Golf R, because, you know, it's that all-wheel drive or whatever, or even I would have gotten the Sport, which is going to give you like the LSD from the factory. But probably going to go wave track, go get the LSD anyway. Yeah, but, you know, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate the view. Make sure you like and subscribe for a lot more videos to come, and I'll see you in the next one, which is probably 2 days from now. Peace.